Welcome back. We're at the half, and the score is Dallas is 14-10 to the Skins. Thanksgiving away from America can be tough on our Yanks, but as our backroom assistant Joe found out, in the armed services, they're making efforts to keep close to your American roots, and they give it high priority.
What's the connection between former All-Pro linebacker Kevin Green and All-Pro defensive end and single-season sack record holder Michael Strahan?
Welcome home, baby.
Well, both players actually began playing football in Europe on US Forces military base teams. Since the number of bases have been reduced in recent years, adult football has been cut, but bases with their own schools deem football too important to drop from their curriculum. The problem is there aren't enough high school teams in the UK, so they have to travel to Germany to get a game. It's a little past 9 on a cold Thursday at RAF Lakenheath in Suffolk. The Lakenheath Lancers are busy packing away 30 sets of helmets and shoulder pads and 8 pairs of pom-poms. This is the Lancers' 5th trip to the continent since late August, and this one is to Wurzburg in Germany to take on the Wurzburg Wolves for the Department of Defence Dependent Schools European Championship. That's DoDDS to you and me. 2 hours after leaving Suffolk, the team arrive at the Channel Tunnel for the short crossing to France. It's another 750 miles to their destination.
It's hard to travel and play, but we do it, so it's fun.
I'm kind of used to it because I've been doing it since I was in 6th grade, but sometimes it can be long and tiresome, but it's pretty fun.
So with at least another 10 hours to go, it's time to get some shut-eye. Well, it's about 10:30 in the morning. I'm up here with the boys. I'm actually sitting with Justin King, the quarterback for the Lakenheath Lancers. Now, Justin, some of your colleagues were saying that they didn't mind travelling yesterday. How do you feel today?
It was all right. I mean, we're used to it by now, but this morning I woke up with a cramp in my leg, and that wasn't too fun.
Does it make it more difficult for you to train?
Well, you just want to make sure that you get enough sleep so you can perform well enough in the game.
And what do you know about the Wurzburg Wolves?
We played them once and we lost, but I don't think that's going to happen again. We just need to stop the running game. And I don't play defense, but I know our defense is up to the challenge.
Well, we finally arrive in Wurzburg at 12:30 p.m. Everyone's tired, but there's a lot of practicing to be done before tomorrow's match. Especially by me.
The kids are really upbeat. They're having a good time. I just think they're really excited about it. They've had kind of an up and down season. Last year they didn't get to play because of the terrorist attacks. So it's just been a big year for the guys. And although you know, we made it to the final, it was I'm not going to say it was a surprise, but kind of a pleasant surprise. Nobody really knew what to expect out of us, and the kids are just enjoying the ride, and I think they're going to do well.
Enjoying the ride. You've had a bit of a ride, 14 hours already today. So do you think that affects their preparation?
Anybody else, I think it would, but our kids have done it. Like, this is our 5th time this year. You know, they're young. I don't really think it affects them that much. Actually, I think they kind of enjoy it.
And with the Wolves practicing on the field outside, how are they feeling about tomorrow's game?
We had a great season. The kids are ready to play. The community's, ready for the game. Our school's pumped up for this. It's the biggest thing that's happened to the school in a long time.
You nervous at all?
I'm not too nervous, but I probably will be tonight when I get home.
Of course, the cheerleaders have to practice too. And it doesn't just happen in the movies, you know. Cheerleaders do date the players.
I'm going out with Michael Williams. He's number 24, and he's the slot back. So I hope they do good today and they'll win.
Colin Tracy, he's number 32, he's the running back. Go Colin, hopefully they win.
Now, we all know that you've got to be tough to play American football. Well, just check this out. These guys have just been travelling 13 hours, and tonight their preparation for the game is to sleep on the floor. Now, that's tough. It's Saturday, and for both teams, this is their Super Bowl. So there wouldn't have been much seat for the Lancers even if they weren't on the floor, especially since Wurzburg are aiming for a three-peat. But the Lancers have some tricks up their sleeves. You've got every inch written on your tops. What does that mean?
All right. For anybody who's seen the movie Any Given Sunday, Al Pacino gives this real big speech towards the game where he's talking about you got to fight for every inch, and that inch is going to make the difference whether winning or losing.
The inches we need are everywhere around us. They're in every break of the game, every minute, every second.
We listened to this speech like 3 times, and we put every inch on our jersey because we got to fight for every inch to win that game.
It's finally time for the Lancers to show what they're made of. In the first half, this touchdown by All-European running back Roderick Haynes stole the show for the Wolves, and it looked like they would run away with the game.
Keep your heads up, guys. We're in this game. This is not over. It's only 7-0. We need to dig in there. We need to fight for every inch like you guys are talking about.
But it was Haynes again who turned inches into yards as he made this 60-yard run for a touchdown to make it 14-0 to the Wolves. The Haynes attack on the Lakenheath defence didn't stop there. 15 minutes later, he made this 12-yard run to go up 20-0.
I saw as soon as he came on the field today, I said, oh no, here we go.
Carlos Murray then intercepted Justin King to add to the Lancers' misery. And all Lakenheath could do was watch as Haynes again rushed for 38 yards for this, his 4th touchdown of the game, putting him well over 150 for the match and ensuring him the MVP award. Finally, Lakenheath got on the board when Colin Geraci scored this touchdown from 14 yards out. By then it was too late. Wurzburg won 26-7. But for those involved, playing this match would always be more than just a championship.
Our families are over here with the military, and our kids miss out on a lot of American traditions. So we try to have our high schools be as close as they can to high schools in the States. And you couldn't have a high school in the state without high school football, so we brought football with us over to Europe.
13 on 3, 13 on 3, 1, 2, 3, 3.
So congratulations to the Wurzburg Wolves, who are the DoDDS European champions of 2002.
Bring it down all season.
Wurzburg, well, they hold home, you know, and that's what you're supposed to do in a championship match.
And I guess it's a big deal. I mean, I've never really thought about that, you know, but for us Brits, you know, Thanksgiving Day is a late Thursday in November. That's all it ever is. But I mean, for young American kids that are over here in Europe, I mean, you know, getting a chance to play a game and getting a chance to watch these games, it's a big deal, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And for some Americans, it can be a late Thursday in November as well, depending on how much they drink. But you know, for me, the thing that just impressed about the team coming over from England, being on the bus, riding the bus for 13 hours, going out, having to practice, not really getting any sleep. I mean, to get beat by the number that they got beat by was pretty good in itself. You know, you're talking about having to play a physical game with, you know, losing a lot of sleep. You know, that impressed me. That the whole attitude of it impressed me.
But amateur football in this continent, and I don't mean amateur in a derogatory sense, is like that. I remember a few years ago in a British League game, the team from Aberdeen had to get on buses and go down to Brighton. They played a playoff game against Brighton. The Granite City Oilers, I think it was, playing the Brighton B-52s. You can't get any longer than that. And, you know, because they turn up about 7 o'clock in the morning of the day of the game. They gave it a go. They lost, of course, and they went back home again. Loved it. Thoroughly enjoyed it. You know, these pros, they wouldn't touch something like that, would they? They said 10 hours in the back of a bus. Are you kidding?
Hey, the things amateurs, you say, will do to get a game. Now, earlier on, we treated you to some Bon Jovi. Let's now introduce Miss Leanne Rhymes. She's back over in Dallas.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Leanne Rhymes.
So my name is Charles Green. I'm number 31 on the game tape. I weigh 210 pounds. I'm 6 feet tall, and my main position is linebacker, and I play a little bit of fullback, but I'm wherever the team needs me, and I love the game of football. So I hope to hear back from you about the game tape, and I hope you do. Thank
My name's Corey Gunner. I'm 5'11", 225 pounds. I'm a 3-time All-European at running back, and I play a little bit of defense at linebacker. I'm I'm interested in school for your sports program and academics also. Thank you. All right, 1, 3. 1, 2, 3. Shoot, wow. My name's Roger Kane, number 13 in the playing field. I'm a big-time European champion, 3-all-team European running back. I play running back, slow and strong safety. If you want to give me a ring, call me. Have a great day.